Welcome to Week 4 of the 2025 college football season, a pivotal moment when the landscape of the sport truly begins to take shape. The anticipation has been building for weeks, and now the stakes are higher than ever. Teams have had their warm-up games, but from this point forward, every play, every decision, and every second on the clock could make the difference between a championship run and a season of what-ifs. This is where the real contenders emerge, separating themselves from the rest of the pack. Coaches and players know that the margin for error is razor thin, and the pressure is on to perform at their absolute best. The early tune-up games are over. Now every snap and every touchdown matters more than ever. The intensity on the field is matched only by the energy in the stands, as fans sense that something special could happen at any moment. Today's matchups will shape the college football playoff race, with ranked teams battling for their postseason dreams. Every game has playoff implications, and a single loss could send shockwaves through the rankings. From coast to coast, stadiums are buzzing as fans hope to witness season-defining moments. The air is thick with excitement and tension, as every fan base dreams of glory. Unpredictability reigns, underdogs seek upsets, and stars are made in these high-stakes games. It's in these moments that legends are born, and future NFL prospects make their mark on the national stage. For players, it's the chance to shine on the biggest stage, to prove themselves in front of millions watching at home and thousands in the stands. The roar of the crowd, the pressure of the spotlight, and the thrill of competition all combine to create unforgettable memories. For fans, it's a day to savor every play. From early morning tailgates to the final whistle, College Football Saturday is a tradition that brings people together, uniting communities and generations in support of their teams. Several key contests today will directly impact the top 25 and the playoff picture. Rivalries are renewed, and new storylines are written with every quarter. The outcome of these games will echo throughout the rest of the season. Undefeated teams put their records on the line, knowing that one misstep could end their perfect run. The pressure to stay unbeaten is immense, and every opponent is eager to play spoiler. Meanwhile, storied programs fight to stay relevant, drawing on their rich histories and passionate fan bases to fuel their quest for another shot at glory. The traditions, the rivalries, and the pageantry of college football are on full display. So buckle up, because today's action promises drama, excitement, and unforgettable moments. Let's dive into the biggest games and see how the action is unfolding across the country. In Norman, Oklahoma, the No. 11 Sooners host No. 22 Auburn in a high-stakes showdown. The atmosphere is electric, with fans from both sides filling the stadium to capacity. This game is more than just a regular season matchup. It's a clash of titans with significant implications for both teams' seasons. Auburn's quarterback, Jackson Arnold, returns to face his former team after transferring from Oklahoma, a dramatic twist fueling this matchup. Arnold's decision to transfer was one of the most talked-about moves in the offseason, and now he has the chance to prove his worth against his old teammates and coaches. Arnold has led Auburn to a 3-0 start, but now faces the pressure of playing in front of his old crowd. The stakes are high and the pressure is immense. Can he maintain his composure and lead Auburn to victory? Or will the familiarity of the Oklahoma defense be his downfall? For Auburn, this is a chance to prove they're SEC contenders. For Oklahoma, it's about defending home turf and playoff hopes. The Sooners have a storied history of success at home, and they're determined to keep that tradition alive. Auburn, on the other hand, is looking to make a statement and show that they can compete with the best in the nation. Oklahoma's new quarterback, John Mateer, has energized the Sooners, especially in their big win over Michigan. Mateer's leadership and playmaking ability have been crucial to Oklahoma's success this season. His chemistry with the offense has been evident, and he'll need to be at his best to outduel Arnold. Both teams are undefeated, both eyeing the playoff, and both know a win here is a statement. The tension is palpable, and every play will be scrutinized. The outcome of this game could have major implications for the college football playoff picture. The betting line favors Oklahoma, but with so much emotion and talent, anything can happen. The unpredictability of college football is what makes it so exciting. Fans and analysts alike are eagerly anticipating how this game will unfold. It's a classic strength-on-strength battle. Who will execute under pressure? Both teams have shown they can perform in clutch situations, but this game will test their resolve like never before. The physicality and intensity on the field will be unmatched. This is college football drama at its finest. The passion, the rivalries, the stakes. Everything that makes college football special is on display in this game. Fans are in for a treat as these two powerhouses collide in what promises to be an unforgettable showdown. At halftime, Auburn and Oklahoma are locked in a 10-10 tie, a defensive slugfest. Both defenses have stepped up, forcing quick decisions and limiting big plays. Jackson Arnold has shown poise for Auburn, but Oklahoma's defense keeps him in check. John Mateer for Oklahoma has also faced relentless pressure from Auburn's aggressive front. Each offense has had moments, but the defenses are the stars so far. As coaches make adjustments, the second half will come down to who can finally break through. With everything on the line, the next 30 minutes promise high drama. Meanwhile, in Syracuse, the Orange are on the verge of a season-defining upset over Clemson. With under 2 minutes left, Syracuse leads 34-21, and the Carrier Dome is electric. For Syracuse, beating a powerhouse like Clemson could transform their program. Clemson, a playoff regular, finds itself stunned by an unranked conference foe. Syracuse's offense has executed brilliantly, moving the ball against a usually dominant defense. Their quarterback has delivered under pressure, and the coaching staff deserves credit for bold preparation. This loss would be a devastating blow to Clemson's playoff hopes. For Syracuse, it's a moment that could change the trajectory of their season and their future. The Orange are about to pull off one of the year's biggest shockers. Let's break down how Syracuse pulled off this unforgettable upset, a game that will be talked about for years to come. From the opening kickoff, the Orange played with a sense of urgency and belief, refusing to be intimidated by the nationally ranked Clemson Tigers. The energy in the Carrier Dome was electric, with fans on their feet sensing something special was brewing. The turning point came late in the third quarter. Clemson, poised to take the lead, fumbled deep in Syracuse territory. The Tigers had been driving with confidence, but a perfectly timed hit jarred the ball loose just yards from the end zone, stunning the Clemson sideline and igniting the home crowd. The Orange defense pounced on the loose ball, and the momentum shifted instantly. Syracuse players erupted in celebration, knowing they had just made a game-changing play. The defense's hustle and awareness set the tone for what was to come. Syracuse's offense capitalized on the turnover, marching downfield with a mix of power runs and precise passes. The drive was capped by a crucial touchdown, sending the crowd into a frenzy and putting the Orange ahead on the scoreboard. Early in the fourth, Clemson gambled on fourth down near midfield, desperate to regain control. But Syracuse's defense stood tall, stuffing the run and forcing a turnover on downs. The Orange defenders celebrated as if they'd scored themselves, feeding off the energy of the roaring dome. Every time Clemson threatened to swing the momentum back, Syracuse answered with big plays and bold calls. Whether it was a perfectly timed blitz, a daring trick play, or a long pass downfield, the Orange refused to back down, matching Clemson's intensity at every turn. In the final minutes, with the game hanging in the balance, a gutsy third down pass from the Syracuse quarterback found its mark. The receiver hauled it in, securing the first down and allowing Syracuse to run precious seconds off the clock, inching closer to a historic win. Forced turnovers, clutch stops, and fearless offense defined this victory. The Orange defense forced multiple takeaways while the offense played with poise under pressure, never letting the moment get too big. Syracuse earned this win by making plays when it mattered most. Players and coaches embraced on the field, fans erupted in celebration, and the sense of accomplishment was palpable throughout the stadium. The Carrier Dome will remember this one for years, a night when the underdogs rose up, defied the odds, and delivered a performance that will live on in Syracuse football history. Tonight, the Big Ten takes center stage as number 9 Illinois visits number 19 Indiana, a game with major playoff implications. Last year, Indiana edged Illinois for a playoff spot, adding extra fuel to this rivalry. Both teams are 3-0, but only one will stay perfect. Illinois returns a veteran squad and is favored, but Indiana thrives as an underdog at home. The winner takes a huge step toward the Big Ten title and playoff contention. The loser faces a tougher road ahead. With the nation watching in prime time, expect a physical, high-stakes battle. This is classic Big Ten football, tough, gritty, and with everything on the line. Don't miss it. Week 4 is packed with action beyond the headline games. No, 21 Michigan is locked in a 17-17 battle at Nebraska, a true Big Ten test on the road. Texas Tech made a statement, crushing number 16 Utah 34-10 10 in Salt Lake City. Ole Miss is handling Tulane, while Notre Dame leads Purdue in a key in-state rivalry. Tennessee rolled past UAB, and Memphis edged Arkansas in a thriller. These results will shake up the rankings and playoff outlook. Every win and loss matters as teams jockey for position. Road victories over ranked opponents, like Texas Tech's, are especially valuable. The landscape shifts every week. Today is no exception. College football's chaos is in full swing. In college football, every regular season game is critical. One loss can end playoff dreams. The playoff committee scrutinizes every result, weighing quality wins and damaging losses. Upsets like Syracuse over Clemson can derail a powerhouse's season. Conversely, a big road win, like Auburn at Oklahoma or Illinois at Indiana, can boost a team's playoff resume. That's why teams schedule tough non-conference games, high risk, high reward. Each Saturday is a piece of the playoff puzzle, with little room for error. The pressure is relentless, and every play matters. That's what makes college football so thrilling. Perfection is the goal, and the margin is razor thin. Every weekend shapes the national picture. As Week 4 ends, the college football landscape is transformed. Syracuse's upset of Clemson will shake up the ACC and national rankings. Clemson's playoff hopes are in jeopardy, while Syracuse becomes a top 25 contender. The Auburn, Oklahoma, and Illinois, Indiana results will also reshape the top 10. Texas Tech's big win and Michigan's close call will impact the polls. Every result is a data point for voters and the playoff committee. The top teams may stay steady, but the rest of the rankings are in flux. College football's unpredictability is what makes it great. Anything can happen on any Saturday. Week 4 will be remembered as a day that changed the race for the national title.